Hey everybody, we just waiting on everybody to get back on. Trying to figure out this whole spotlight situation I have going on. I'm always doing something. Be shining in my face. Jesus. But I have it now. Give me 1 second. Whoo! I'm good now. How y'all doing tonight? Happy New Year. Same as I said before. Happy New Year to everyone. To everyone. So glad to see everybody coming back on. You guys know I love y'all dearly. Let me see what I got going on with this on screen because I can't see. But I did that. Alvarez, you love it. I know you do. Because I saw your face sometime when I look it through the screen. I can almost imagine how you looking like, that's my girl. Oh, yes, I am, Alvarez. I've been told that my brother was on. Hope I didn't do. He'll get me later. He'll get me later. But I did that. Dog, I did that. I did that. Doesn't matter what nobody think. I did that. Let me get this little bright light all off of my face because, God, I can't see nothing. Let's do it like that, yeah. But you guys, guess what? I have so much coming up in store for you. I have so many great shows that I'm going to be putting on. How you doing, Miss Brenda Hill? Hey, Kim. Make sure you tell Billy I say, hey, that's my god brother. Hey, Ernestine Jones. How everybody doing? I wanted to make sure. Let me get out my nothing. I can't have my nose, nothing. Yeah, because this how they're going to be doing. Action. The queen is ready like that. But I had so much going on, and I was trying to get everything together for you tonight. I did have some technical difficulties, so one of my guests cannot appear, but I have been told that I might have some drop-in guests, so we'll see what happens with that as they go along. He said, hey, tell him I love him dearly. I do. Hey, he not been my god brother. Kim, I ain't gonna go there, because you know, Kim, that doggone man fine. Billy always been tight to death from high school to now. Yeah, you got your winner, Kim. Gotta keep him. Just thought I'd tell you. But anyway, I just wanted to say that it's a new year. I want to come out with a bang. I have so many great people that's coming on. I have so many people that want to come on and share stories. I know, Kim. I knew you were going to say something. I knew you were, Kim, but I'm being serious. Things a little fine. Just look at that. That's that doggone Fantasia look got me going. But I just wanted to say that we're going to just do some normal things and go over a lot of stuff tonight and get some of the things that you guys are setting forth. I spoke with some awesome people earlier and some things that we're going to be putting out that everybody can be a part of and just trying to see how we can make life better going into 2021. You guys ought to be feeling something. You got that little piece of stimulus check we've been begging for. You got it. Because the line's long at the red light. Every time I try to go somewhere, y'all got the doggone streets packed because y'all got that darn stimulus money. You know, like I know you better pray over the whole God over it because you might not get no more no time soon. And you all at doggone Walmart dragging them darn big screen TVs. I can't even much get in the line. Because you done got that doggone check and your mind done told you, go blow it on a doggone flat screen. You was watching that doggone regular screen. You know they ain't gonna give us no more money right now. But that's you. Because I don't think just spinning. Yeah, as soon as they got that darn stimulus check, Bridget, my cousin say, see, I came on the stimulus part. Exactly, Bridget. As soon as they got that darn stimulus check, I can't even get to the red light, the line all the way down doggone Washington Road. I said, this don't make no sense. Knowing that you ain't gonna give y'all no more money. But whatever. I ain't spent but $10 out mine on this doggone wig. Y'all like it, don't you? I'm not going to give you my stimulus check. Look at that. Y'all thought I had went over there to Manda. Manda do this. Manda do this better than this wig do. Shout out to Manda over there in her lovely studio that she got all her stuff set up in. She'll be with me soon. But you thought I had went over there. I ain't gonna know whether get that week right there, week 999. Yeah. Don't show me no $59 wig because you know I got my stimulus check. I told him, give me that wig right there for $9.99. I'm going to go home and put some grease on it. Look at it. Got it right together too. You like that? Thank you. So with that being said, I'm going to get straight to the point. A lot of stuff that we got going on, I want to make sure that everybody knows we're very excited about the new year. We're hopeful that COVID calms down. We can't say for definite, but we're hopeful. I do want to say though, I don't know why I got to make this announcement, but I often do. Ladies, this is just a talk show. That's all it is. I don't know your men personally. I really don't. If I did, this talk show wouldn't make a difference if I knew him like that. But I don't. So when I ask people, well, some of them I do. So let me clarify. But I'm saying to say you're safe with what you got going on. I just be wanting to have people to come on with diverse mentalities and you come on and you talk about things with me. But this is what I need men to do. Men, you do not run your own house. If you don't run your own house, do not agree to be on my doggone show. You guys are stepping out like you can do it and you can't. And you can't. Then you little women get nervous, and I understand why, I do. But they get nervous, and then you got to do all this extra. Just do not make that leap if you do not wear the pants in your house, because this is just a talk show. No. This is a talk show. That's it. So I wanted to say that again, because you're welcome to come on with your man. If that troubles you, you can come on with him. But, you know, just to make sure that we get that out there, because there's been so much crazy stuff. I know I don't have a boyfriend. I'm single. I have plenty of men, but I'm single. So that whole stuff you guys are trying to connect, no. These people I ride for, they ride for me, and that's it. So let me be clear on that. Next thing, we're just going to do some great things this year. And if you would like to be on, then I do need to know what your content is. Whatever your content is, I need to know what it is so I can make sure that it can help somebody. And as long as it can help somebody, then we'll move forward with it. If it's a negative content and it's really designed to hurt somebody, then we won't be doing that show. This is not the place for you to tell, you know, whoever it is that you want them to know the worst things you thought about them and you've never told them. This is not that kind of setup. I'm trying to help people let go of hurtful things or things that has bothered them and move toward a better place. This is not come on and talk about people like a dog and then run go start a bunch of mess. No, you need to figure out how to do that. So who's ever coming on, whatever your intents are, most people I've asked, and it's either to help me understand something you're going through or been through so that we can break free and move on in our lives. But anything negative, I'm not doing that. Not doing that from the question side where you guys are, and I'm not doing that from here. But be mindful to this. You can talk about whatever you choose to talk about. You just can't call people names. It's public record that you're married. I want people to understand what you say to me that be stupid. It's public record who you're married to. So I know that, you know that, we're not talking like that. I want people to break free of whatever it is that's truly bothering them. So that's where I'm at with that. So I wanted to make sure. So for starters tonight, I wanted to open the floor to anybody that had came up with anything that they're going to try to persevere toward in 2021, just to give my guests some time to get on. Is there anybody that would like to share with me where you think you're going to be headed? It's important to make some type of plan. So I want people to make those plans. Again, my brother will be doing the Coach's Corner, and it's going to be $20 for that session at the end of the month. We're putting it at the end of the month so you can save $1 a day. You should still have $12 left if it's 31 days or however many days in a month. You should be good. So it's $1 a day for that, and that will be there. I also will have I Like It Nasty with my cousin and Sheikah, Miss Alberta, and some other people. We'll also have everything that I've been telling you. I need your profiles. I don't want my neck to be shiny, but I'm cute though. I need your profiles if you're going to be in Tell the Truth Matching. And Tell the Truth Matching simply means you're just giving me what you really, really want out of a relationship or out of a person. Let's clarify, out of a person. And I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you get there. And so I Like It Nasty class is not just for women, it's for men, bisexual, whatever you are. It's open to everyone. It's $10 a month. And we meet once a month to give you ideas and things that you can do. And then other stuff will be going on. So Mickey Hannah, girl, I see you. Hey, Felicia Williams. Hey, Travis Bosch. You know, I see you. Hey, Miss Gwen Laurie. I haven't seen you in forever. How are you? But I just wanted to say my resolution before I get started. My goal is to try to be a better Ivy. I'm not really at a place where I want to get into nothing serious in terms of dating. So all men, please know that if you're trying to match with me, I'm really not looking for nothing serious. I'm looking for something else, but nothing serious. I don't want nothing serious, but I do want something else. I want to be clear for the new year. I don't want nothing serious. Please don't call my phone with no, you looking for a relationship and you trying to get married, all that stuff. That's not what I'm looking for. But I am looking for something, but not that, not that. I want a lot of fun too this year. So please make my mindful of that. That way you're not calling my phone with dumb stuff. Cause no, I want to have a lot of fun. So that's what I want to do. And I am sticking to my plans, which is to leave married men alone. I am not going to take on no new ones. But I have said for every show that I've been on, there's one I'm going to have a little trouble with, but I am going to make a conscious effort. It probably won't go good right now. So don't hold my feet to the fire forward. I'll let you know when my feet ready, when I don't think they'll get hot. But I'll let you know as soon as I know. But with that being said, Harry Williams, I just tried to call you. Now you want to get your monkey butt on my doggone live? I just called you and said, Harry Williams, what are you doing tonight? And you didn't say anything. And there you go, cuz sitting there. Jesus. Okay. But that's what I had for that. So I want to know what some people plan, what your plan is for the new year. Do you have anything that you think that would be adventurous? And if I have any male business owners, I do need you. I'm getting ready to put on the male business show, and I want to advertise you and let you be seen and let people know what you have. But I'm not getting that many men, so I need that. Let me see who this is. Who is Thriller Baby? Who is that? Who is Thriller Baby? Somebody tell me who Thriller Baby is before I let them in my doggone live. Let me see. I don't know these people. Hold on a second. Let me see who this is. I always get pop-up guests. Don't y'all love it? Who is Thriller Baby? God, Jesus, don't let nobody pop up. I don't want to. Help me, God, because I don't know who this is. But we're waiting to see whoever Thriller Baby is. They're getting ready to come in. And I'm letting people spot drop in my live tonight so you can tell me what you would like to do. So if you want to drop in my live and be on Zoom, let me know real quick. I'll send you the info and you can drop in my live because I'm trying to let people say what they want to say for the new year. So I'm still waiting on Thriller Baby. Miss LaWanda McBride, I will give you a plan. My plan is to travel more and spend more time with my extended family. That is an awesome idea. Stay in touch with my brother. You know, he's a travel agent amongst other jacks of our trade. So stay in touch with him. That's my baby. That's that doggone Tyrone. Tyrone, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. That's my baby. He looking good too, y'all. This the doggone Tyrone Thompson. I can't hear you, Tyrone. He looks so good. I can hear you. Wait till he gets situated because he's looking very damper, I must say. I can't hear you though, baby. Cut your mic on. Take that Bluetooth out. Because I can't hear nothing you say. Tyrone is on the other end. Hey, Felicia. Anybody else got some type of plan that they're going to set for? Hey, Miss Linda Martin. You love this, don't you? I like that. So Tyrone is trying to come in my live. Again, if you would like to come in my live, let me know and I will shoot you the Zoom thing so you can come in live. This is about you guys tonight since some things had to change in my in my video. But I think that's still good. Everybody gets a chance to tell us where we are. I saw a lot of people doing some nice things for the new year. I'm grateful that you guys thought about doing that. Evening love. Thank you, Miss Linda Martin. I try. I give it 100. Church folks say 99 and a half won't do. That's what they told me. Huh? You don't got no sound. It's not muted. It's not muted, but you don't have no sound. I just want to let everyone know that tomorrow is my cousin Felicia Williams' birthday. So we want to make sure that we tell her happy birthday on tomorrow. On tomorrow. Take the mute off. Take the mute off. So that being said, I have one from Imani Mayo. My plan is to legitimize my new business, Soaping with Faith Body Care. Check me out. Well, ma'am, you can actually give me your information and I will put together an actual place on my page so you can run your advertisement. That's what I've been telling everyone for the last couple of weeks is I will showcase that so people will know who you are and what you have. And that's called networking. So everybody can work together to help everyone. So that's my goal. Also pray for our family. We lost a great woman. Okay, so make sure to keep my family, Felicia Williams, up in prayer. We lost someone, the Davis family. Thank you. So you guys, what I'm trying to get is just a spot check on what I got going on. I need your names if you plan to be a part of I Like It Nasty class. I need your names in my messenger. The I Like It Nasty class is once a month and it's $10 once a month. If you plan to be in the coach's corner, that's $20. So you just need to let me know you got all month to come up with it. If you plan to be on Tell the Truth Matching, I just need your profile right now to my messenger. If you got questions or things you want answered with Bree, I need you sending Bree questions. And if you plan to be in our exercise class that Bree has put together, then I need you sending that $10 at the beginning of February. January is free. And we're only doing Saturday in January until we get through the shows. So make sure you let me know what you're trying to be a part of. If you want to be a part of it all, hey, I'm great. We're going to continue to put stuff out. We're going to aim for shows and get things together as we can. I'll probably just do my little renditions on Saturday. That way I can still give enough information to let people know what we got going on. Don't forget the bipolar movement, my cancer movement, all of that stuff will be coming up. And I'm booked pretty much until March. So if you're wanting to get on, you got to give me a date that's going to work in March. I'm really booked until then. I'm waiting on Tyrone to see if he can come in. How you doing, Robert Dalton? Thank you, baby. I appreciate the compliment. But again, if you want to come on and you got something you want to say, you're more than welcome to come in my live. Just give me the information. I'll put you in there. So the other things that I wanted to talk about was now that we have gotten that stimulus check, and you guys, I don't understand because I got two bills that is one stimulus check. You understand what I'm saying? So it would be more than that. But I want people to be mindful that, yes, they send you something to nibble on, but you got to come up with something else to make sure you get a whole meal. Don't take that stuff and just run with it. You got to come up with something else so that your mindset can stay improving during these treacherous times, because we don't know what else is going to be faced. We don't know what else is going to happen, but we do want to keep that in mind. And a good friend of mine, Jibu, lost his mom this morning. So please keep that in mind, that family is struggling and we're praying for him and his family also. So with that, anybody else got anything they want to say on that before I change the topic? I haven't gotten the first one. What first one, Miss Linda Martin? What first one, Miss Linda Martin? But I'm steady working on perfecting everything that we will have, and we're just trying to put everything out there to make sure we're mindful of it. Let me call Tyrone and tell him I can't hear him. My mom said, let me get her personal goal. My mother, Mary Purdy, said, my personal goal is to work out my soul, mind and body, working on my physical health and spiritual growth to become a better me. That's awesome, Ma. You know, I think that's a great thing, because a lot of times we don't realize that it's some things that we just haven't admitted that we don't like, and we don't fix them. Yeah, and we don't fix them. So that's important, and not just working on one part, but working on every part. That's makes you a well-rounded person, and I really, really think that's good. I really do. I'm gonna work on this exercise with Bree, because that's I want to get back to the shape that I was before I ever had kids, so I can wreak havoc. That's what I would like to do. Exactly. Because that's gonna work for me. That's gonna work for me. But I still want to be great in other aspects too. But I want to be able to go in the store and just put on anything I want to. And I can't do that. Oh, you haven't got your stimulus check? I know. But you know how it is. The government just send it out in disbursements and have everybody panicking. But it's coming. It's coming. I just was saying that it's not good that we just let it go and we blow it. We need to be mindful that look how long it took you to get another one.
Yo, can you hear me now?
I can, baby. I was trying to tell you I couldn't hear you. Yeah, you guess who I got? And he's looking, right, scrumptious. Wait till you see him when the doggone thing he got on this doggone black suit. That thing know he the truth. Tyrone,
Yeah. What's happening?
you looking good.
Well, thank you, Cuzzo.
Looking very good. Let me tell you something. My phone will not stop ringing about whether you single.
I'm single.
You put a post up that said you were single.
Yes, I am.
Okay. I got some.
Very...
I got some. Are you gonna be on my Tell the Truth matching? Because people are asking.
On my hey, let me tell you about. They can ask, but this is it's all man over here. You can't come for me. I can only come for you.
Yeah, I love that. Say that. Oh, I love that. I'm gonna use that. Darn, I like that. You can't come for me. I'm our woman over here. I have to come for you. I gotta love that. I'll be using that. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. You can't come for me. On the back, I got to come for you. I love
it. Well,
So what am I supposed to do with women that's looking at you, because they're like ready to just sop you up with some gravy and biscuit?
Ooh, man, that's gonna be.
What do I do? What do I say? I mean, I don't know what to say, because they want to know. And you saying that you got to come for them. What if you never see them?
I mean, everybody can let me know, who, if they interested.
Oh, you said they can come to you directly through your little messenger?
Well, they can, the inbox is always open. I'm a public figure.
You know what? I cannot with you. But let me tell y'all about my baby. He is Captain Saver Man to me. Whenever you need a man, and I needed a man. Tonight I did. And I just want to say that I owe you everything, because you just came in like Captain Saver Man. And I would never, ever discredit anything, because, I mean, to do what you did for me, I ride for you. I ride for you. So that's definite. I ride for you from this day. Yeah. Which I did anyway, but now I ride harder. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we got to do it on running. You know what I'm talking about?
We have to do it. So what are some of the things that you're going to do for the new year? Do you plan to get in any serious relationships, or are you good at being single right now? Because, I mean, I'm kind of good at being single, but I do want some man around, but I'm just good at being single right now. So are you looking to get in something, or not really?
Oh, eventually, right? Eventually, right now I just got out of one, not too long ago, and now that my children mom passed, so I'm focused,
Right.
on them right now. So, I got, we got three of them, and you got one in college, and one married with children and a baby, and a 14-year-old,
Okay.
the two that the older two, they're not mine by birth, but I raised them, so they
Okay.
mine.
I love that.
You
I
know
love
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
So that's right, and I don't care who say it. Yeah, somebody else made them, but they mine.
I like that. I
And
like
then
that.
tell
You
them
know
they
the
want
word
if they want to
scrumptious.
hey if
Every
they
time you
if
say
they want to talk
it, look the word
about it, tell them to
scrumptious.
come talk about it.
Right. You're just looking scrumptious. Every time you say something positive like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So right now I'm just getting my 14-year-old through school.
Okay.
This is all new.
New territory. I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I
Well,
get it.
I was already a single dad before their mom passed, but you still, it's nothing like, it's tough for me, and I lost my mom at 39.
Right.
So I can only imagine, kids 25 and under,
Well,
that
you're
she
going
left
through
behind.
that, Mom.
So
I get it. I get it.
yeah,
Well, on a lighter note, I don't per se that I understand. I've lost some people that I've dated before, and it is a traumatic experience, no matter who it is that leaves from you. But I just be trying to get people to say that's when you have to realize that time is so short. We're all living on borrowed time. So when we ask, what do you want to do to make your life better? We're trying to help you get from wherever you are because we're all living on borrowed time. So if you're not going to jump out of this place, then you're going to eventually find yourself in a resting place, and then there's no need because it's done. So that's why I give it 100 on what I have to give, because I'm not going to let one thing define me. I spoke with someone today that's going to be coming on the show, and she was like, Ivy, I didn't even know that you still fighting cancer. Yes, because that's a battle. I'm never going to allow it to define who I am, but I'm also going to go ahead and continue to try to be great. But not gonna sit down and every other post that come on Facebook about no cancer. We're not doing that. That's totally not necessary. You got to be where you are. You got to get up from where you are when life try to knock you down. So I just think that that's where we got to go with it, and enjoy the days that we have and be friends to one another, like this young man was to me tonight, and family to one another, like it is when I call on my mother, I call on my brother. So and my cousins, if I call them, they coming. So that's shout out to Bridge and Ty Neal and all of them. They coming if I call them. So and Harold Moore, don't forget him. Don't y'all let that little Mel Wiley thing get you confused. That's family right there. That's my family, Harold Moore. Yeah, I ride with them. I ride with all of that. Are you in Jefferson County or do you live somewhere else? Because that was a confusement too. Everybody didn't know where you was at. You're not in Jefferson County though, are you?
no,
No, he's
you know,
not in Jefferson County, ladies.
no,
He's
no,
not.
I'm not.
Okay.
But that is home, so it's only a 2-hour drive to get there. So
What are some of the things that you plan to do for the new year that's exciting to you? I know you're a model, so I do get to see that. You told me you're a DJ, so I just learned that. What else are some of the trades that you have that we might not know that will be accessible to us if we ever needed to use you?
well, I don't know. Well, listen, my grandma and my mom taught. Believe it or not, hey, my brother, yeah, everybody look at Jughead as wild as hell.
He is your
Wow.
brother.
Yeah,
Somebody
that's
asked
my
me, was Jughead your brother tonight?
yeah, that's my baby brother.
Darn.
Yeah. So and hey, outside the wildness, that boy cook, clean, iron, and sew clothes just like a woman.
Okay.
and
Okay.
then so I mean that's something we all learn, coming up.
Mhm.
So for me, after we get through this pandemic, I'm just gonna take the kids around, travel a little bit.
We're gonna do some traveling.
Um, I know this year for me, I got a couple of modeling shows in Houston, Vegas, and some other places.
Okay.
So
Well, just
right now I gotta get like now I'm doing this event, but I gotta go home, go to bed, get up and train. So when I do have to get on stage, I'll look like I'm something. So
exactly. Exactly. That's my goal to get better. So that's important. I love that. I like to hear people doing inspiring things. I like to find out what people got going on that we might be able to use them at some point, or we might be able to lend a helping hand if they got something going on at some point. It's for me, it's just really about becoming a better overall person. I just think that we got to put forth an effort to truly show our loved ones that we love them here. And then we got to also put forth an effort to really become better people. I think we have become, you know, unhuman in terms of how to have compassion and how to have empathy and sympathy for people. I just think we've become blatantly disrespectful on a lot of levels. And so, because I feel like I wanted to say it, I say it. But with all that being said, I just feel that there's no way to really change who you are if you're not willing to look at the bad things that you embody. There are things about each and every one of us that make us less attractive, and we have to work on that. We have to work on that so that we can be better friends and neighbors and family members, everything, co-workers, whatever. And that's just where I'm at with it. So, you know,
Yeah.
the shows that I try to put forth going forward, like I say, is never to belittle anybody or antagonize a relationship or put
Yeah.
information out there that you already don't already know.
See, what I tell people is like this. What people like to do is to commit the crime and be able to determine the sentence.
Right.
Can't do both.
You can't.
You can't do both.
You can't.
You know, if you commit the crime, it ain't the sentencing part ain't up to you no more.
Right. Right.
So if you do something bad to someone and they choose not to deal with you anymore,
Right.
that person has a right not to deal with you anymore.
They do.
Period. You know, so uh, from what I've seen, you know, being all over the place, people just like to. What kills me, and I don't hate anything, but I hate this with a passion when people say, "Well, you know, that's just how he or she is, and you just got to deal with it." No, you don't. I always tell people, you never let anybody take your right to make a decision on dealing with something or not,
Right.
because nobody can tell you how you feel
Right.
or how they made
And you
you
know what?
feel.
I'm glad that you said that because I have this tolerance level where I try to tell people, you tell me what it is that I'm not gonna like. You tell me that first. All that other stuff, I'm a good man, I clean up, I do this, I do that. What is it that I'm not gonna like? So I can decide if I want to
Yeah,
deal with you. You only gotta give me all that other stuff. I need to know what it is that I might not like. Because if I don't like it, I want to make the choice on whether I want to proceed forward. And people don't get that. That's why I end up dropping men like flies because once I get to what I don't like, oh, you got to go. You got
you
to
got to
go.
go. And it's sad, but you know, again, you know, people just think people are supposed to take things and keep taking it.
Right.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You know, and I'll tell anybody, don't. You got a choice.
You got a choice. You got a
You
choice.
know,
And
I
you
hey,
understand that. You have that choice.
you have a choice. Like
I
me,
do that.
you know, I don't drink or smoke.
Right.
Everybody else around me do. You
Right.
know, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna hang around you, but you know, that just it's just not my thing. Heck, I ain't never
Exactly.
done a drug before, you know, so that don't make me not less
Fun.
cool of a person. Yeah, hell, I'm probably gonna still be the one that get on the table and dance
Exactly.
because I'm me.
That's who I am.
So
I don't need all
so what it is, you know, people just like I say, always be you. And if there's something that you know the people around you, you know, if it don't mesh up to you know what you're trying to do and where you're trying to be, man, remove yourself from the equation.
that. Right.
Easy,
Right.
especially now, man. We all in our 40s.
We too old to be tolerating all that.
Hey,
That's what I
listen,
have to do. I be trying to tell people, and people say I'm wild and I'm off the chain. But my thing is, if I got you in my life for a particular reason, and now you done started bucking and you got me getting upset, and you got me acting like we're in a relationship, you definitely got to go because I'm in this for something else. I don't like all that extra. Like I could have stayed in my marriage if I wanted to be aggravated. I could have did marriage stuff, but I want to do fun stuff. I want to hang out, lay up, do what we do. I don't want to do all that extra. No. And then I got you bucking with me and you got somebody bucking with me. No, I don't like all that. That's why I be like, you know what? I'm done with that. Definitely am. But the old Ivy would have took it on and been like, what's up? Well, I guess that's me and her. Me and her together tonight because we're going to run this. But the new Ivy, I got too many men. Well, I had too many back then, but I
yeah,
definitely got too many now. That I'm gonna waste my time arguing with one person. No, I'm just gonna put me on another fabulous wig. You love it, don't you? With a bracelet. when I get to that gas station, guess what he gonna say? What's going on, baby? What's your name? I'm gonna tell him, Ivy. That's what I'm gonna do. And I be arguing, Tyrone. I can't do that. I can't.
You know,
It's too much for
and
me. So no.
so
These
that's all.
marriages be boring. Y'all gotta spice these marriages up for the new year. You're just boring. No. But I'm not gonna tell you that you can't be in a marriage and be happy, but I am gonna say that they get boring. You might not understand that, but you will when yours get boring. They get boring. You got to keep doing stuff to make it exciting. You got to do stuff to make your mate still have fun with you. You can't just start sitting on the sofa eating a whole dozen Krispy Kreme donuts with that doggone bonnet on, looking stupid, and then he looking ready to go out. You got that bonnet on, sitting up there.
Yeah.
And then now he's smelling good. He dressed up. He finna hit that door. And you tonight, where you going? Fix it for the new year. Help him, Tyrone.
Fix it. Hey, you know, I tell the people, man, you know, don't be afraid to
do it.
I posted a picture, a collage picture of me and with 9 different looks. And that was, you know, and that was all that the collage will let me put was 9. But it's so many looks, you know.
Right.
Hey, you see me right now, right? I'm in a suit.
Right.
Next time you see me, I might have my hat turned backwards, my pants sagging just a little bit.
Right.
You know, like I said in my post, you know, I can go from the presidential ball to shoot dice. You know,
I love that when you can be universal like that. That's what I am. I'm a universal woman. I can be doggone with the prayer cloud. Then I can go to doggone singing. Then I can go to doggone acting. Then I can go to doggone fighting. Then I can go to doggone what? I mean, all.
Hey, like I tell them, you know, I do those silly videos, but
yes, I'm a beat. Let me see what my mama talking about. Hold on 1 second, Tyrone. My mom said, if you read the articles on Facebook, you will understand the stimulus check procedure is various according to the way you file and as to when you will receive your check. There are loopholes also involves whether you file electronically and you receive your funds direct deposit, or if you did a different way and went through the mail. Right. So my mom, let me get this little good piece laying back down. Look at that. You love it. But my mom wanted to let you know what was going on with that stimulus part. But that's what Tyrone is saying, and I agree with Tyrone 100%. Don't always take somebody for face value and think, oh, they real silly. All they do is cut the food. They ain't got nothing else. Some of us are really just off the chain with what we have on the inside. We just give you what we would like for you to see at that moment. But if you take your eye off of us, you're gonna miss whatever we got because we got so much in store. You won't be able to take your eye off us. That's just period. And Tyrone is that type of man. I've always been that type of woman. And my thing is, why do I feel like you got to be able to jump in and out of different roles. And I tell people, like, if I'm getting ready to do a business move and I don't know anything about it, I go Google it. I don't just let myself jump out there in water and I don't know what the person who do know the job might tell me. They could tell you a bunch of rigmarole and have you tied all up in knots, and you don't even know for yourself that don't make no sense. So you gotta do some homework to see what it is that how you embody all these other roles and stuff. And that's basically what it is. And I think that's awesome when people can do that. But when they can't, you're stagnant. And a lot of times you sit back and be upset, but you're stagnant. Go ahead, baby.
And the thing is, you know, like me, for me, I'm so simple that I'm complicated.
Right.
And when I say that, people just don't understand. It's like me. I'm probably 96% silly and 4% business.
Right.
But my 4% business, I just go ahead and take care of and get it over with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When my mortgage due, I just go ahead and pay it. I don't drag it out.
Right.
You know, when it comes to finances, everything that I got to pay for, I just go ahead and pay for it.
Just go ahead and pay for it. That's that good spirit.
They don't have to worry about if it's going to get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I have saved some stuff for the rainy day. You know, because again, I'm doing okay now, but tomorrow I could be crippled.
Right. Miss Linda Martin said, well, I still didn't get my first stimulus check and probably not going to get the second one. Well, I hope you do, Miss Linda Martin. I really do. But a lot of people didn't get them for various reasons with taxes and stuff like that. But then again, like I tell people, you're getting them, but you're doing dumb stuff with them. You're taking them and you're going and buying stuff that doesn't amount to a hill of bean, knowing that it took you almost 7 or 8 months to get another disbursement. But as soon as we get on the internet, they're going to be on there hollering, what about my rent? What about my car note? What about my line bill? Well, you the one took the stimulus check and went and bought a darn big screen TV or some Jordan
Exactly.
or
Hey,
some
Dad, you got.
Jordans or some Timberlands. You the one went
Hey,
and did
listen.
that.
And the big companies are, they marketing towards that.
Yes,
When the first one hit, I went to
yes,
5 Walmarts, and each one of those 5 Walmarts has started putting out pallets of TVs.
palace, because they know you're going to do it. They've
Pallets
never
of
failed.
TVs. And
Never
then it
failed.
wasn't. Hey, listen, and it wasn't Black Friday, and it wasn't
Never
was
failed.
it Cyber Monday. They knew that them 1,200 was dropping, and
Right.
when they dropped, they put the TVs out, and I went to the stores again in a week, and all of them was gone.
Right. But my thing is, as people, we always use the worst situation to try to act like we coming up on that situation. You're not coming up if you don't have a mindset to stay up. You can be coming up, but if you're never staying up, then you'll come upper and you'll go downer. That's all you're doing. But some people are so careless about how they do business that you don't understand that everything is a strategic move with government. It's like playing chess. Everything is a strategic move with them. It's not by chance that you get things when you get it. They're doing it strategically. And they know when to drop things. They know how far to stretch things. This has been going on before the end of time. Go back and Caesar days. If you don't listen and know anything in history, I was a history major. So go back into the Roman Empire. Learn what they did. Learn how they put stuff out. This stuff has been going on for centuries. But you guys act like it started yesterday. And then you guys run around and do dumb stuff. So what? You done spent all your regular check on Christmas. Now you're waiting on this stimulus to try to cover the 1 or 2 bills that you think you're gonna pay. And then you'll be ready to start right back up. As soon as that poor man get in doggone office and trying to start doing something, you'll start that pie crow mouth again. And my thing is, what are you doing to stimulate your own doggone pocketbook? You understand that? That just don't make no sense to me. It
Yeah.
don't.
And what people got to do is start investing in themselves, right?
Right.
All right. Before I became the DJ 15 years ago, I used to put on the thing and put the parties on all over the military, right?
Right.
But outside of the venue, my biggest bill was the DJ. So you know what I did? I bought my own equipment and eliminate that bill.
Exactly.
Because you could never get them to play what you wanted to play, how you wanted to do it. Then you got to pay them all of this money. And then so what I did was I eliminated that bill and invested in myself.
Right.
So what people have to do is just self-evaluate because we all got talents and it's different, right?
It's different.
There's no need reason to be the world fastest human, but you won't run track.
Right. So Miss Linda Martin said, I'm 68 years old. I haven't filed taxes in over 15 years. I'm a victim of identity theft. One thing I do know, I was living there before there was a stimulus check. And that is the truth. And I think what we're just giving is just information to help people try to dig down and become more resourceful when you're doing things. Try to find ways to figure out what you want to be. All this money, Miss Martha God said, all this money they are giving to all of us is only hurting your children and grandchildren. And I'm sure it is. For years to come, the deficit is going to be ridiculous. It's going to be ridiculous. And taxes is going to be ridiculous. And there won't be no raises in minimum wage probably forever. And you'll have so much other stuff to deal with that's going to increase health insurance, all car insurance, everything will take a rise, and you do not have the funds to accommodate that rise. But what we're trying to say is you can't use the mindset to just stay where you are. You got to become resourceful enough to try to say, I'm going to try to embark on this. Or, like Tyrone said, if you are the person in this driver's seat, then cut the passenger out. What he riding for? Cut him out. You don't need to pay him. Pay yourself and then make yourself be the head of the business move that you're making. And that's where you lose all of that extra baggage of paying outside people. Now your money is trickling inside. Yes, it's probably more work a little bit for you, but it's more money. And so when my brother teach those principles, how to save money, you look at it and say, nah, I can't do that. But it's because of how narrow-minded you are that you can't do it. You can do anything that you set forth to do. But as long as you think that $5 is a lot of money every week, you multiply. You taking $5 out your check every week. You're doing that every day. I mean, every day or however you're doing it to get to the end of the week. And then you're doing that by 12 months, 52 weeks. You know what the math is if you had it. So you see that there's a growth there.
Yeah, I'm doing a Zoom.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You see that there's a growth there. So I like the way Tyrone put that, which was he cut that middleman out. You guys got to learn how to do that. You know, stop working for killing yourself to make somebody else rich. Who does that? Why am I going to kill myself to make the next man rich?
Yep. So all of that stuff, you know, pictures. I took pictures. I created my own flyers. I mean, anything that you can do yourself, man, do it. Use your talents. It's out there.
And I'm giving you a platform to be able to bring your business and put it out there. I don't charge anybody for advertisement. We're networking. We're trying to build a nation to where we can stand on our own. So you could come on and you can talk about your event. You can talk about what you're putting out there, and people will get more about your business. They'll learn who you are, and they'll know. I mean, people just calling me out there. Who is Tyrone? Who is that? You think people don't watch, but they do. They do. And another thing, be mindful what you say. Don't tell a bunch of lies on here on week 1 when you came on, and now week 2 you come on telling lies, because people listen. They come back and say, dog, I thought you said you was making money. But then on the last show, you claim you ain't had no money. You weren't making money. So people listen. So you got to make sure that you are genuine, you are authentic, be the same person you are. Because what we're trying to do is grow. So there's no need for you to try to build yourself up bigger than what you are, but there is a need for you to be able to plant a good seed so that your tree can grow and be a strong tree. I don't care nothing about nobody else's trees that get planted. I'm fertilizing ivy tree. I'm not thinking about your tree. I'm over here working day and night on my tree. So when you see me and you feel some type of way, oh, I ain't gonna do nothing to help her because I don't like her. I don't care. You know how many people like me? That's you still sitting at home looking stupid. You're the only one that's feeling some type of way. That mentality that you have is the reason that you probably broke and looking stupid. So I never even concern myself with that, because you're not going to get nowhere with that. Nowhere.
Yeah. Hey, number one thing to save people money is I'm teaching my child now, stop spending money on temporary sensations.
Right.
I'd rather see you buy the Gucci bag. At least you'll have it in the house and you can touch it.
Right.
I hate, I don't like that either, to spend $20,000 on the bag. But if you did, at least you have it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like right now, I give her money and the first thing she do is go spend it on PlayStation Plus. Right. Right? And then I say, okay, now after the game over, it's over.
Right.
But now you still want these shoes.
Right.
And you could have just spent the $100 on those shoes. At least you can hang them on the wall or put them under the bed or wear them.
Right.
And then so now, she's starting to see, it's like, hey, I'm going to give you the money, but you got a choice to make.
You got a choice to make.
You can either buy the shoes or spend your money on these temporary sensations. A lot of time I see people, as soon as they get money, the first thing they do is run out to eat, buy the crab and the lobster. Okay, and after the 20 minutes you ate it, and in the next 6 hours you about to poop it out.
But I don't think that they'll ever get to a place where they understand what we're saying, because I want to be honest and say, if you wasn't born with a gorilla mindset, you're not a gorilla. Not a gorilla. A lot of people want to say that they can adopt a mindset and you can get in this jungle and you can survive, but you will not survive. If you're not really a gorilla, when it gets time for you to figure out how to maintain yourself, you're going to fold. You're going to fold because you're not going to be able to understand that a gorilla mindset it's got to be done by me. I ain't letting nobody else do it. Them silverbacks come out, they coming out for they ready to rumble. When you see the regular gorillas, you good. But when they start running and going back in their hubble, that doggone silverback coming. I'm a silverback.
That's right.
Go down as soon as that silverback.
Yeah. It's about to go down. You know, two things I give men. Hey, two things a man should always have. Number one is a hustle.
A hustle.
Number one is a hustle. Number two is a truck.
Right.
No man, hey, anybody that got multiple vehicles, one of them needs to be a truck.
Right. So you can do some things, haul some things. My cousin Ty Neal and my cousin Ty Neal and Buck, they just started their own trucking business. Y'all sleeping on my people. My people steady making moves. They steady doing stuff. Them my people. Yeah, Buck, my cousin, Ty, my cousin, they doing stuff. That's why you see great minds. You see great minds doing something. My cousin down there in Wiley Harrell, I told him the other day, cuz I'm proud of you the way you building up Wiley. You know, y'all got a gym coming. Y'all got the fitness center. You know, Wiley won't get now another one that was trying to make y'all be great. Yeah. Because you wasn't getting none of that stuff.
If he watching this, hey, listen, I'm proud of him too. I watch him, I follow him. Hey, I hit the love button because he's married to my sister.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's my sister.
Well, okay. Well, like I say, it is what it is. But you great minds. That you come up with things, you get resourceful when you get down. If you get knocked down, I'm always trying to tell people, you think I always had the things I had? No, I had a struggle. I ain't just get in this doggone position and just act like I was great. But I tell you what, you're not gonna catch me sleeping. When you in your bed resting, I'm up. I'm working on things. I'm doing things, and I'm steady trying to come through. I'm steady putting myself with people who I know can do what I want to do. When you resting, I'm in class on school, finishing degrees. I ain't sleeping. Yeah. Now I take time to deal with these men. I deal with these men. But then I send them back home to you because they're not going to be wasting my time with nothing but what I'm talking about. But the rest of that stuff, I'm not going to carry your man. No. Who? Yeah. I'm not going to carry no man. That's not going to happen. He come over, do what he talking about, but then he got to go because he's a carrier. I send him back home to you. And then when I meet him again, I'll let you know. Because I'm a warrior. I'm not going to carry no doggone. Everything in my arsenal need to be a warrior. You guys get people who ain't warriors. No. Yeah. And they take you down. A warrior got to have a great nation behind him. You got to be when I call for whoever I want to get behind me, look at how quick Tyrone helped me tonight. That's a warrior nation mindset. This man thought enough of me to say, I'll stop doing what I'm doing and come help you. Because he walking.
Yeah, because you know we got it's two DJs at the building, and the young guy, you know, he wanted to do it, so you know, there's an avenue.
That's what I said, but that's who you put people behind you that you can rely on. I would have hated to call on him, and I couldn't rely on him. But when you know somebody, that's the type of people you want to build with. You don't want to build with people that's folding on you. You don't want to build with people that ain't never got no money or that's always talking about, well, let me see if I can go bar. No, you need to already be about this life if you want to build with me. But the one thing I think women don't understand when I'm speaking, I'm not saying stuff to be trashy. If you want to embody your mindset with a man that don't have nothing, that's on you. I'm just not going to embody my mindset with one that don't have what I'm talking about. Now, he might be sexually enhanced, and we're going to go there. But the rest of that crap, I'm sending him back wherever I got him from. Because, no, when I get ready to go in that bank and I'm talking business, I need him talking business. Yeah, I need him talking about what I'm talking about. When I get ready to go move whatever I got to do, and I tell him I'm finna get up and get everybody situated to go, I need him out there with that U-Haul, backing that up in my yard. He done got a U-Haul shirt on. Yeah, like that. Yeah, none of that. He's sitting on my doggone brown sofa set, scratched out, looking stupid. Why is you on the sofa and I'm packing boxes? No. So get the job right. What you come to do might be what you came to do, but don't try to tie me with no foolishness because I don't do foolishness. That's not going to work for me. We're too old for that. If we don't make some power moves that really land you some type of real solid foundation, you're going to be out. You ain't got time to keep running around with him and he lying. He going with Keisha around the corner. He lying. He coming over here telling you this and you steady investing in. You probably spend half of your stimulus check on him. Dumb. Not going to get a dime on my stimulus. You better play with somebody else.
Well, here's a stimulus check. Here's a stimulus check tip. Everybody, if you got some kind of business about to go buy your tax ID.
Something. Look at Miranda. Miranda making them candles and doing all that stuff. That's what I'm talking about, Miranda. And I need you on my show so I can talk about your business and people know that you got great things with those candles. And I'm just saying that's a plug because I didn't know Miranda knew how to make candles and make them as good as she make them and all of the other stuff. But she being resourceful because we all want to make it. But you can't keep expecting somebody every time I doggone see you. You ain't getting no better.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a difference with people who's really trying and the difference between that person and a bum, so.
And look at all my people on here tonight. That's why, Tyrone, when you came out, you about the floodgate. There go my girl, Laquita, Keisha. She could have did this too and probably had me some finger waves laid on my head like I had been to jail, shoot at prison because she swooped them so good. Them ocean waves, I could have had all of that going with Keisha because she fine. That's another business plug. You ain't let Laquita do your hair, you ain't getting no hair done. Man, and them, all them Roz and people like that, them vets in the game for doing hair. You could be bald around your edges. I seen Keisha give people edges. Keisha,
hey,
I seen Keisha give people what?
Never forget this. I'll never forget. Keisha, I was in Rennes with her once. It had to be over 25 years ago. And I saw her do Stephanie's hair. I'll never forget her buddy Stephanie.
Okay.
And Stephanie come in with the wild hair all the time.
Right.
But when she finished, I just was in awe. I was like, well, damn. How do you do? And then it's like,
she's a beast.
Keisha got that talent that
she do.
She got that talent that wasn't nothing come from no book.
Right.
You know what I mean? That girl has God gifts with hair.
She got it. And when she do it, you know whose it is.
Hey, listen, and I saw her when she pointed the damn thing out. I'm sorry, I cussed.
That's okay. It get good to you when you talk about it. I take that one cuss word. It got good.
Hey, look.
Yes, it did.
When she I'll never forget, it was over 25 years ago. It had to be about 28 years ago. And Stephanie pointed it out. And that's all she did. That girl Keisha got some magic in the head.
Keisha had been doing my hair. We was kids. Folks don't know. We go way back.
She's been in the game now. 30-something plus years.
Her sister Regina, all us, we real tight. And when Keisha put a hairstyle on your head, you ain't even got if it's them doggone ocean way, you ain't gotta do nothing. Who did your hair? Keisha. Keisha did your hair. That's it. You just look because she a beast with that. But when I say that, it's not even just a beast with the hair. She great people. That's what I'm saying. I don't like she great people. When you deal with her, she 100 on all boards, and that's what make you stand out. When people, I go to see Keisha, her hair gonna be done. How you do hair? Your head look messed up all the time. You ain't working on your own head. Keisha hair gonna be laid to the slave when you see her, and that's what make me know when I sit in her chair, I'm finna look like some. Cause Keisha look like she feel like something, but that's no disrespect to some of y'all who do hair and bonnets. You might be 5'2". But I'm just saying Keisha stubby laid. And I respect that because her game is tight. That's the point. She come in that beast mode. She do all what she do in beast mode. And I love that. So all the years that I've known her, she's great. Like I say, I did give the little Chinaman these $10 and I spoofed that really good, Keisha. I did. But look at that. I did that with that hot wig. Look at that, Tyrone. Love it, don't you? You love it, Tyrone. But Keisha, if I need you, I know you're gonna do.
I can't see the Facebook right now, but only thing, only person I see is you and you and I on the Zoom.
Right.
But I will say this publicly. I see Keisha do this. Like I said, it had to be over 20-something years ago.
Lisa.
And that girl got some talent.
Lisa Harrison, how you doing? That's my girl.
Hey,
She's one of
Lisa.
my very good friends. Let me tell y'all something. Lisa is such a good friend. I'm going to take the time to share just a small story. I needed her for something, and I didn't really know Lisa that good at that particular moment in my life. And I want to let y'all know that that woman did something for me that I don't even think a family member would have done. And I want to say that no matter what I've been through, no matter when I call on her, no matter what we need, she's always right there. And I say that because I've had friends for over 30 years that didn't ride with me like that. But this woman didn't know me that good, but she showed me how genuine her heart was. And I will always be forever grateful to you. And I wanted to let you know that publicly. And however we transcend in our lives, just know you got a friend in me, and I'm going to always be there to back you no matter what. That's just 100. That's how that's going to go. Because she didn't have, she was a friend when there was not a friend. And I appreciate that. So I appreciate that, Lisa. Keisha, you know you do your best. You ain't got to have no gratitude. You ain't got low with this one, Keisha. Me and Tyrone giving you the utmost. We know what you do. And that's all good because we know, Tyrone saying he never seen nobody do what you do.
Hey, listen, and that's what I'm saying. This was, like I say, almost 30 years ago, and I still remember it like yesterday.
Like yesterday. Tawana said, yes, like, Lord, she been slaying since she was 14. She been tearing up my head. She was good. Look at that doggone Tynell. That's a goat done come on. I told you them was that Tynell. I just call your name because I said Tynell is a goat. Him and Buck done started a doggone trucking business. I ain't know what to look. When I looked on them, I said, Ty got a truck, him and Buck. I knew then. I said, they finna take over Wiley. Wiley, Louisville, Custom. It's a wrap. My cousin Ty ain't sleeping. Y'all think Ty don't be, Ty, man, Ty come from money. He a beast. So get what? He ride with his first cousin. Ty, that's who do. That's who he ride.
That's right. Hey, and all
Buck
people.
But my cousin too. Don't get it twisted. Buck too.
Hey, if you can get in trucking right now, trucking, yeah. The trades, no matter what goes on in this world, the trades will never go away.
Yeah, then they got their initials on the truck. Hot dog.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I'm an ops manager for Amazon, but I still need people like Ty them to move it from.
Hey, yeah, that's what I said. Y'all be sleeping. But guess what y'all do? Man, I see who got all the money. Yeah, because they money. They invest in money. You the one sitting around over that shake rag.
Hey, listen, and they quit. Again, they spend their money in those temporary sensations.
Exactly. Tell them, Tyrone. But Tynell is a goat. I'll get him on my show too. I'll get him to come tell us how to think with that GOAT mentality. If Ty rocking a party, the party is a sellout. If Ty rocking something in the CSRA, it's a sellout. Whatever Tynell embark on, Tynell make it great. His relationships with Kristen, I mean, they just a fabulous couple. Who else could be on the doggone boat just with the water like doggone Titanic? Kristen sitting up there on the arms of the Titanic like that, looking around because she finna get that doggone diamond. Titanic, just like that, Kristen. That was you. Titanic, like that, on that boat. I said, down. Why Ty had to, he could have. Who can't take me out there on a boat and propose to me like that? I'd have fell off the darn boat. They'd had to call for rescue. But he did that. Ty did that. Don't do nothing half cut because he's a goat. You better watch him. He's a goat. He did that. Yes, he did. Just thought I'd share that. Gotta get your game up, people. You guys sleeping on major milestones where you can make your life better, but you sleeping on your talent. You sleeping on your talent. And you have to understand that when you first set out to do something, it's not gonna be money, overnight success. You got to stay in the grind. You got to stay true to the cause. You got to, when it ain't no money, you got to still be willing to put money that you sweating on your record. You got to be steady investing in what you want to be great. It might be a year or 2 years before somebody see what you see is great, but you got to be willing to stay.
And that's why I'm telling them now, get your tax ID.
Right.
Because guess what? You lose it now, but you can gain it back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anybody that's in the business, that's why they keep, everybody get mad at Trump. But I was like, how do you get mad at a person who tried? They say, well, his airline failed. I was like, well, hell, at least he tried it.
Right.
His hotel, his casino failed. Okay, he tried it.
He might have hit the jackpot. We don't know.
You know what I'm saying? They say the football league he tried. I say, well, guess what? The man, the man tried it, and then everybody is worried about taxes. See, the problem. Let me tell you about the thing about money.
Tell it.
The people don't understand how money works. Right? Number one thing.
Thank you, Lisa.
Number one thing with money. People always say the rich should pay more taxes and this and that. Okay, yeah, they do. But if you made $100 million in 2018 and you paid your taxes on your $100 million, should you pay taxes again in 2019 if you didn't make any money? So you're just going to penalize a person for holding on to their money?
Right.
They already paid their taxes.
Right.
You pay your taxes on the money you make.
Right.
That's why you file your taxes. So you can't get mad at somebody because they made $1 billion 20 years ago and you still want them to pay $100 more million in taxes for what? They ain't making any money. They just sitting on what they got.
Thank you for the compliment for saying I'm flawless. I give it that. I try because I'm always set forth on the mark of the high calling. But the only thing I want to say to what Tyrone is saying is my problem with people is you want something from nothing. That's why I have a problem with people. You want something from nothing. You don't want to do anything. You just want it to be handed to you. And then you want to latch on like some leeches and suck off other people. But you need to be your own entrepreneur on how to get out here and invest. You think great minds get out here. You think Michael Jordan got out here and made a mindset because he was going to let people suck off of him and be leeches? No, he built what he built off Michael Jordan. And then he gave you what he wanted you to have. And he outsourced and let you do what you do. But you still can't touch him. He is the GOAT. That's why I'm saying you guys don't think. You only look at things from one way. And you got to get with people who think different. When we offer you a class that my brother is trying to help you think different, this man make big money. You sitting around talking about you don't want to invest in it. He don't have to do that because he got people that's investing in what he's talking about. But I said, well, maybe people can afford it at a lower level and some people really want to change. But you will sit there and look at $20 like it's a lot of money. Red day, $20. Red day, $20. That type of stupidity, I just be like,
yeah. But see, they'll spend,
because you don't want money.
Because they'll spend that $20 in that temporary sensation.
Well, success. And then once it's gone, you still didn't do nothing with the $20 and you still ain't, but then get what you'll do. I want to be in the class. I do, because I sure want my things to change in my life, but I ain't got $20. And get what I do? Then go for the one next month. Try to save 20 for next month. You just
and then see, and that's
you.
And that's why I'm trying to preach to them now about that tax ID. You're going to get that tax ID, and then okay, you spent the $20 for the class, you write that off. You spent $20 for the class.
They got to learn. Trump is a billionaire, and he only paid $750,000 in taxes. How?
Because he didn't make any money.
It just depends on what his money was doing for him. He might be a billionaire in assets, but he might not have done. He might not have done $1 billion worth of sales. That might be what he's worth all over.
Yeah, but they only know what I'm saying. And what people is not understanding. Well, how could he pay only that? Well, you got to make money to pay taxes.
Right.
You can't get mad at somebody for holding on to it.
Yeah, I don't think people understand it. And that's why I'm doing these shows. I'm doing these shows to let you know you can become great. My daughter came to me yesterday and said, Mama, I want to start doing fingernails. You know why? I told her I'm through paying $45 every time I turn around. I look at your finger 3 broke. You better come up with something. Next thing I know, she come from back there to mine. I want to learn how to do nails. Sound like a plan to me. I'll put you in a class. I'll get you right together. And I'll get you that little mannequin hand and you can mess that up real good. You didn't keep messing up my $45.
Hey, you playing around. I did that. Like the day after Christmas, I went in Walmart. They had the kit.
That's what she did.
It was like half off. It was like $12. And I bought it for Tyler, for my baby. And man, I swear every day I come in and we went to Sally's.
Got all the stuff.
Yeah, the kit came with everything from Walmart. So, but I bought her a finger, and I bought some other powder, and every day I come in my house, it smells like a nail shop.
Smelling like that. My daughter did it. My oldest daughter do nails.
It smells like a nail shop in there every day.
Right.
But what I'm doing, what I'm doing with her is I'm putting that hustler spirit in her.
My daughter came back there every day. Mama, can you take me to the store and get me a wig? No, I just bought you a wig the day before. What's wrong with that wig? I just want another wig. Okay, I guess you finna learn how to make them. Next thing I know, she back there Googling making wigs. Nah, she make wigs. Who would have thought?
Hey, look, hey, my baby doing nails, making slime, making some other crap. She's making everything.
When she come from back there, she a beast. She come from back there looking like old Greek goddess. Fingernails all done, everything, lashes. She kept coming to me talking about getting lashes. I told you better go back there and blind yourself almost. I about blind myself, let somebody put some doggone lashes on me. You better go back there and put that glue on your eyes and come from back there. Next thing I know, she was the expert at putting on lashes. I'm not finna keep pouring my money out in stupid stuff because I told her I'm trying to be great. And you're not. You're wanting to do dumb stuff. These people that we keep running up here get, that's why you can get in that massage chair and the balls rolling all over your back because they're making millions off of you. Every time you come up here. That's why you can sit in that chair and the water just a bubbling and your back just a rolling. Yeah. But now I mean, I'm going to put one of them roller backs in my bed and I'm going to hold my fingers out in here. She's going to put them nails on in here. I'm not keep paying no Chinese people no money. I love the Chinese people, but.
Yeah. So.
You gotta learn to do things yourself. You gotta learn.
Hey, you gotta have that hustle.
You gotta learn to do that. When my mom and them call, if it's something family wide, guess who they call?
Who they call?
Me. Help me do this right here. How I'm gonna get this? How I'm gonna do that right there? What we gotta do? And my mom will tell you. I'll talk to her 2 or 3 days. This is what we gonna do. And she be, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that, Ivy. Well, it'll get done. It'll get done. And mark my words, you'll get what we're talking about. And by the time it get going, she come back. I ain't even know you had already done it. I can't believe it.
Because we as American people, we work harder on not doing it and instead of just doing it.
I could take the road that a lot of people take sickness and sit down and just settle in sickness. But I thank God that he gave me a second chance on life, no matter how raggedy it may be in this moment. It's raggedy in this moment. But I believe that when you can change clothes, because the Bible says you're going to change it. When you change clothes, you can go on to being something else. So you're not, even if you use that mindset just in the spiritual mindset, what the word say is that you're going to change out them no good clothes. And you're going to turn into something else when God get ready for you if you're going. Now, for me on this earth, I believe that I can change out these raggedy clothes. I really can. And I can manifest myself into something else down here until I get myself, where I'm trying to get to make sure that when I get ready to change clothes, I'm changing to go with God up there. But as long as you want to stay dirty and filthy down here, then I don't think you're going to be changing into nothing going nowhere else because you're not embodying nothing here. You ain't even got the mindset to want to change your clothes down here. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? But when you stay dirty and you stay in that filth and you don't think about how can I get better? How can I do this? Then you don't want to change. And that's what I tell people. Am I going to miraculously turn out overnight? No, sure ain't. But I'm going to make an effort to make sure that every day I do come to be greater at something. I'm not going to still be sitting around. And that goes for on my job. That goes for with my boyfriends. And I said, S. That goes on with the men that I deal with, and that means plural. I don't care what we're doing. You're not going to pull me into this suction tube of filth, and ain't neither one of us changing. No, because if I do that, I lose sight of me. Yeah, you might be a good love maker, but you ain't doing nothing else financially. You ain't doing nothing else in no spectacular world. That bedroom don't last but a good hour or two. And probably 15 or 6 minutes with some of y'all. But that ain't gonna keep me when I'm ready to go out here and start building kingdoms. I need some real men for that. So that's the reason why none of that stuff ever bothers me. I would never be upset about a man that is not worthy of being a king. He might be whatever he is to you. but he's not no king with me. No. And that's the reason why I do what I do. Because I got a mindset that I'm a queen. Ruby on my head and all. And whatever man that I take on with me, I didn't say sexually. I said that I take on with me. He's gonna be a king. That's what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Or else he won't be in that bed. He might go back there because he might can do some things that, he might can do some things back there. I give him that. He ain't gonna be, but he ain't gonna be when they call my name and want to tell me for the leadership award of the year. Miss IYDKMYKMN, come out here. We want to honor you. He not be sitting out there in the audience looking tired. No, he gonna hold my hand and gracefully walk me up and present me to these people. That's what he gonna do. And then when I get this doggone award, he gonna carry me to that hotel or wherever we going, and he gonna carry me up through there because I done great things for us. Ha ha! That's what he gonna do. Ha ha! I can't wait to go. Tell him I'm ready.
Girl, you sound like Jennifer Lewis.
As soon as they call my doggone name and say, IYDKMYKMN, come and get your award, I'm gonna look at him. You know what that means, baby? You gonna break a nigga off some proper tonight. I'm going too. I don't care about what y'all talking about. I have a good time. You guys are crazy, but you want to be arguing about some old tired boy that's not doing anything. All he doing is ride on the passenger side of your car. TLC told you that. No, he ain't even got no title to your car. Boy, stop playing me. Go somewhere, but you're good in bed, but you're not going nowhere else. Nowhere. I need a king. I need a king so I can say checkmate. Dog, I like that. I'm gonna put that on my t-shirt. I need a king. And in the back, I'm gonna say checkmate. I love that, Tyrone. I know you do.
Write it down.
Thank you, Tyrone. You starting to look like a king to me. Hold on, Tyrone. Am I looking at you good? Yeah, he told me to write it down.
Write it down.
Thank you, Tyrone. Give me a second. Let me write it. King. And then checkmate. Yeah,
Checkmate.
Tyrone. Love that.
Checkmate. Hey, what's going on out there in Facebook?
My t-shirts and everything.
Hey, what's going on in Facebook world? Like I said, I'm on my phone, so I can't see what's going on. Somebody got questions.
Krita said you can buy them nails now already designed. You can, Keisha. You don't got to keep spending up your money.
Sure. You can. I know.
And like no billionaire. That's what Miss Luke say.
Listen.
You got to invest to get success. You right, Lisa.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah. And, anybody got anything they want to put in?
Yeah, and then we missed some things, coming up.
Right.
But we've learned a lot. And then so my baby, 14, but at 12, her and her little friend, like I say, they was making slime and some other stuff, right?
Right.
And she asked me for the money. And I say, I'm gonna give it to you.
Right.
But let me tell you what I hit her with.
Well,
I hit her and her little friend. I said, I'm gonna need y'all to give me a business plan. They're like, business plan? What's that? Right. Well, I say, look like you got some homework to do. Right. I'm gonna fund the project, but I need you to give me a business plan. And
thank you, Miss Stratton. Tyrone, give me a second. Somebody say I'm looking like an old Greek goddess.
Ooh, oh, yeah.
Thank you, Miss Stratton. You know what? I do. Thank you, Miss Stratton. I figured I did look like that because you guys wasn't expecting this new Fantasia wig. You be sleeping on me. And I embodied that when Tasia came. I don't want to talk about her too much because she'll start to come back quivering them doggone lips like she was doing when I was doing her. You got to watch how my lips was quivering. I was under some type of anointing, even though I was singing, when I see you, that thing be troubling me. How do you be on when you see me, but your lips quivering with like the spirit or so? I don't know. I be confused, but I love her dearly. She's my girl. I had it all together though. I did that. I did, Lisa. I did that. I gave him 100. I did that. You like that too? Look at that. Look at that. That purple guy that set it off, boy. That's who made you south. That what Boosie.
Ain't nobody say nothing about me in my suit, man. What up,
they can't see you yet, baby. When I posted that, well, they might be able to see you on my other page. You should be on my other page. But when they post, they'll be able to see you. Let me see. Tyrone say, do anybody have any questions? Let me get it.
Yeah,
Let me get
I
you
gotta go up here. Hey, we're gonna have to cut. I gotta go up here and get my baby.
Well, we love you, dearly. Let me tell you something. Just the fact that you did what I asked you to do, that's all that mattered to me. That's all that mattered to me. That you was willing to come and do what I asked you to do. So I understand fatherhood calls, that's the way it go. The queen will hold it down. The queen will hold it down from here. And some people will say some great things and they'll be talking about things that we want to press on because I want to make sure that they know that I need their names. I need their names so that I know what classes you want to be in because some of the classes are getting full and I don't want to leave nobody out. I want everybody to be able to see them and be a part of the classes. So I want to make sure that everybody does that. And like I said, we did try to put them at the lowest prices possible so that you wouldn't have to worry about no feeling like you pay a lot of money. If you think $10 a month, let me get all that real good. You like that. If you think $10 a month is a lot, I'm sorry. I mean, just don't do it. Because it's not gonna make me rich. But if that's how you look at it, then it's gonna be other people all over the world that's gonna adapt to the mindset as we continue to grow and get bigger. Those exercise classes, Bree, I want to say already, I thank you because I plan to be in them working my butt off, trying to get these last little bit of pounds off so that I can put on some stuff and show out at these shows when I get ready to. So I'll be in all your classes. And then I like your nasty class. You need to learn some new stuff. Be open minded to your relationships and treat each other to different things. You can't just keep the same mindset all the time, as well as the tell the truth matching and all the other things that I got coming out. So again, those things are at reasonable. $10 a month for the I like your nasty class, for Bree exercise class, for the my brother's coach's corner. It's only $20 a month. I put it at the end so you can save $1 a day. I will let you know when the t-shirts and stuff get started. Lovers drop a date. I'll let you know on that because we're waiting on COVID. But tell the truth matching. I only need profiles now. I need the God honest truth about who you are so that I can start matching people. And that'll work with that. And then it's $25 a match, but I'm only gonna match it twice. So I won't get rich there either. Because I mean, you're lying about something if I gotta keep matching you. All my men stay down. I mean, I ain't never seen one leave me. So I don't know nothing to tell you. 30 years I'm still with them. Yeah, life and death. Yeah, ain't no. They all ride with me. Yeah. So I don't know, but I'll help you as much as I can. I'll give you what I got. That's all I can do. I just think that it's time out for all of that. I don't have this. I want to do this. It's time out to just do it. You guys love to get the Nike shirt and wear it, but do what it say. Just do it. Get with people who think like you think. Get with people who make boss moves. Get with people who are trying to evolve into becoming great and leave those people back who think with the same mentality all the time. I'm gonna do it. I was planning on, well, I had thought about it. They're not reaching for higher goals. They're not. I saw my girl done got her a new big Infinity truck. My girl Keisha, I want to say Keisha. I want to tell you that's a nice truck. I love that. I love that. When you see people doing great things, getting boss moves, yeah, I love all that. You guys got to realize that you can have what anybody else got. You got to get off your butt. You
Yeah,
got to quit
yeah.
blaming sickness. You got to quit posting these videos where you land up there on the bed looking like a doggone with stuff on. You just looking sick. Nobody don't need to see that every day. We know the disease you told us you had. We figured it out. We done heard it enough. You put it up there every other day or whatever something happened. We tired of that. We want you to get up and do something. We want you to thank God. He didn't take you. You didn't pass. So you might as well get up.
Yeah.
You cannot. You got to get up. Got to press forth the mark of the high calling. Yeah, you do. Because if you press forth, my grandmama told me, God say, if you take one step, he'll take two. Whatever you do, God will come behind you. Yeah, I don't know if y'all got it, but I got the footprints in my house. That means I the one who feet in the sand. Who them feet in the sand? Because he carrying me. Yeah, you guys don't put no word and no faith on nothing. You don't want to step out with a bunch of talking. No. You gotta put some faith on some of this stuff. You got to step out even when it don't seem like it's a good decision. You got to step out in Jesus' name that it's gonna be a good decision. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I had a man to prophesy over me, and it scared the doggone devil out of me. And my mama tell you, he at the gas station, he scared me. Because I come from the church. I know prophecy. I know when I ain't supposed to be looking crazy. I do. But when that man walked up on me and said what he said to me, I knew I wasn't talking to that man. That man shouldn't have known what he said to me. No way he should have. So when you dealing with prophecy, you know that this man knows something, and he called it out to be so. And here I am doing exactly what he called out to be so, for me to be great and me to get up and do something. And he didn't dwell on what all of he could have said, I'm sure, because he had to get some of that information from God. He didn't know me. He didn't know me. So you guys got to start having some faith. Yeah, you got to. And stop just calling on God when you done got in a bad situation. He know you don't do nothing else but what you do. He know that. So ain't no need to doing all that. Go to him the right way. Humble hard. That's what it say. Hard, humble. If you're expecting a blessing, you want to go to him with the right heart, because he know your heart. So I don't know why you be down there on your knees just telling lies, because you got to go to him the right way. You get up and tell him nothing didn't happen. You went to him wrong. You went to him wrong. That's why nothing didn't happen. Yeah, you went to him wrong. Go to him different and see don't something happen. Start fasting and see don't something happen. Learn the scripture. You always run around talking about you at somebody's church and you anointed. Learn the scripture. Go to God on some fasting. See what happened. Miss a few meals. Back up from that doggone devil stack at Wendy's. You'll get a breakthrough. So I just want to say.
And then go work.
And go step 4. Go step 4. That's all you got to do. Step 4. When you go forth, speak it. Quit doggone sitting around. I'm sick, boy. Oh God, I'm so sick. I don't know how I'm gonna get no better. I don't let people call me with that. What you talking about? That's a sick demon at your house. Got to be. He ain't coming over here. Yeah, I don't feel good, but I ain't that sick. I'm gonna put these lashes. These ain't even them. These my lashes. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, you love them, don't you? These are mine. No, now glue with that, cause I passed 4. I told God, if you can't get my edges bite this week, just let my lashes look good. He did that. Look at him. He love that. He ain't give me my edges, but he gave me these doggone lashes. Look at me better. I'll be grateful, whatever I can get. That's what I told him. I told him, God, if I don't get a seat on the front row, just set me on the back side. I'll sit behind Dick and Rubeness. I sure will. Let me sing from back there. Just as long as I get up there. You know, it's levels to heaven. You know why y'all don't read the word, but y'all claim y'all so steadfast, unmovable. That's what get me. It's levels. Long as I'm in heaven, I don't care what level I'm on. Just long as I'm up there. I want to just be up there. When he called for the choir to sing, I ain't got to have on the road with like Marinelle. I don't got to do like Marinelle. Soon. Just let me sing. All y'all want to sing like Marinelle. You can't do Marinelle. No. She can do anything. I just will stand behind her and keep mumbling, long as I'm in the choir. That's what I'm talking about. But whatever, we can't help all of you. We give y'all what we have. Still sexy, put it on them. I do have Miss Alberta. I'm finna get with you because you know we got that. I like it nasty. These edges are gone, but that's okay. I asked God for lashes. I asked him for my real lashes after the Chinaman almost blind me. I told God, if you let my lashes go back, good. I won't go up there to them China people no more because they doggone blind me almost. And God gave them back to me. Now they really long. Tell them. That's how they begin when they come up.
What else? Any questions out there for me before I go?
Okay, y'all got anything for Tyrone before he goes? Still sexy?
I got it. You know, she in there, they doing their little, it's a 16-year-old dance going on in there. So
I don't think they got none of. My mama said some of us as Black people need to learn the importance of learning to invest in savings and stop spending every dime on a lot of unnecessary things. Treat yourself better to become better. Change your mindset. Just do it. Amen. Miss Albert, I'm beginning with you shortly because you know we got to get it together. Hey, no, they don't got to, Tyrone. No, you got to go. Quentin Dogan said What advice do you have for someone who is looking to start their own business, Tyrone? That's from Quentin Dogan.
Quentin Dogan, what advice? What is it that you got to start a business on something that you're passionate for?
Right.
Don't go starting an art business and you can't draw. You know what I'm saying? Don't go starting pencil, doing things. It's gotta be something that you're passionate about.
Right. Right.
Yeah, everybody can't get rich on rapping if you can't put no lyrics together.
Right.
So and if you into music, do music. Buy your turntable and some speakers and you practice
So he
and
said,
you practice.
passionate in.
And then you get up there and then you throw a show.
Right.
You gotta let the people hear you.
Look,
You know how many times I've done I even every time I move to a new area, I DJ'd probably the first 10 things free. You know why? Because nobody know me.
they didn't know you. They didn't know you, but they know you now. Look at how much. Look at the name. If you don't know me, you know me now. They know you now.
Yeah. So they don't know me. How does he sound? Does he play? Does he scratch the music up?
Right.
What? So, in business, man, just find something that's passionate to you.
Passionate to you. Tyrone,
Yeah.
Laquita said to tell you hello, and she said thank you for the compliment.
Oh, she welcome me. No, hey, when you got it, you got it. Hey, that's something. That's something that, like I said, that stuck with me for the past 28 years.
Right. Lisa
It's
said,
like
I met you,
yesterday.
Ivy.
Uh-huh.
Hold on one second. She said, I met you, Ivy, and I did not know I could go to God with anything, but you went to him about your lashes. Now I can go to him about anything. Lisa, most definitely, you could go to God about anything. Now, I want you to understand when I say certain things, yes, I do be joking, but I am mindful and let people know I'm asking God for small victories, even if I don't get the big one that I'm asking for. He might did not give me my edges back, but he gave me my life back. He gave me the opportunity to stay here with my kids and still live to take another day of enjoying my family. So when I look at what I ask him for, yeah, I'll say, you know what, God, if I didn't get my edges, then give me these lashes, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, he gave me the greater gift was he let me stay here just a little while longer. Whether that would be to get my life fully right, but he let me stay a little while longer. So yeah, I do say
Wrap it up.
to be funny, but I also say things to make you know that wisdom of the word is there.
We good.
So don't. That's my point. Sometimes small victories are just as good as big ones.
Oh, my baby walk down with y'all.
So but he gave me my life, and that was. And even though
Yeah,
I
I
got to
know.
fight
Somebody
through it,
drive up to come get her.
I still got it. I still got it. So that's important, and it's always good to have that particular mindset where you can know to go to God. But I was taught that. I was taught that. I was taught to go to God about everything. And that was from my grandmother. My grandmama taught me that. You gotta unmute. My grandmama taught me that. So that's where you go with that. And know that God is always there, even when he don't do what you ask him for. It just might mean that wasn't in his will. And that's a hard thing to understand because we might not understand that, but that's what it means. So I'm grateful that you see that is my mindset, but I'm grateful for the small things. So that's what I live for. My cousin Miss Alberta said they don't want to know what it looked like. It's just that feelings. Exactly. LaShawn Howard said, that's why I love you so much, Ivy Akins, because you are always real and always speak the truth, and you have never changed for anyone. I try hard not to. My cousin, Miss Alberta Hill, said, put God first and the devil behind you. Don't give up. You're right. And Miss Purdy said, Tyrone, great comments, handsome. Enjoyed you very much. And Faith Hope Williams says, I love your shirt. Where did you get it from? Okay, I'll tell you. And LaShawn House said, Amen. Yeah, I always try to be who I am. A lot of time people think, oh, well, I make comments and I say things that they might not care for. Well, you live a certain way I might not care for. That's what I respond with that with. You don't understand what my voice can do for somebody else. It could change a nation. It could change a mindset. When you heard Martin Luther, you don't even got to play, but the one video that he played when he talks to you about that church sermon that he said he see that. He said the dream that he had. We can listen to every Martin Luther King speech you want to, but that one there take you there. Because when he starts to talk about that he might not be there with you. Yeah. So that's why I speak. So what you might find sometimes distasteful or something that you would not say, that's okay. Because other people have said things that they needed to say that was distasteful to make you understand that it's still relevant. It's still relevant. And that's the way I live. But you live a certain way, but you don't want me to speak on it. That's crazy to me. So I speak on it, period. But what I do as a woman and how I carry myself in my lifestyle has no bearings on you. It has nothing to do with you. None whatsoever. So that's the thing I have a problem with. And I try to tell people that. It's not so much what I say, it's just the fact that you don't know how to live your own life. Because you're living what I'm saying. When I speak of marital infidelity and outside women, half of you living that. And if you're not living it now, then you have. So what I say shouldn't be Greek. Shouldn't be Greek at all. But I have no problem with that. I have no problem. I never have. I just want my voice to be heard. It's gonna be heard, period. And that's just that. So I want everybody to take the time out going into the new year to really look at how you can become better. Whether that be going back to school, whether that be opening a business, whether that be talking to your mate more, whether that be leaving a relationship that's unhealthy, whether that be getting a grip on your kids because you let them get out of control, whether that be attacking your weight, whether that be tackling your mind and business and stuff, whatever it is, I would like for you to adopt a new mindset and make it happen. And when those people come to my shows, I would like them to give you what they have so that you can see that there's so many people just like you struggling to get from day to day. Everybody is. Everybody is. People are losing their parents. Children are losing their mothers and fathers, and people don't know what to do. And so I give you this hour or 2 hours to help you deflect from everything that's going on in the day, as well as give you a piece to know everybody trying to make it. Everybody trying to make it. So if you don't find nothing else in these shows but just that strength to know that you can make it, that's a victory in itself. That's a victory in itself. So again, I want to thank Tyrone because he had to come out of nowhere to give me a lifeline, and I appreciate him for that. And everything about the shows that we give, again, those classes are very important. My brother is astounding at what he does. He's a life coach and many other things, and you can learn. And for simply $20, I wouldn't miss it. I would be trying to get as many people involved so that you can get the breakthrough that you need. And then on the other things that we put out, we're helping. You guys don't want to look at it as help. You want to look at it as something else, but that's because you don't have the mentality to see where you fell in it. Look at where you fell in it and see where you need to be. And then put it in my messenger and I'll get you there. Because I'm gonna be in all of them because I need to be because I need to be on them. So I don't have anything else. Let me see if anybody. So Ms. Alberti said, put God first and the devil behind. Don't give up. Let me see if I got everybody on my shirt. I'll tell you, baby. I'll text you and tell you where I got it from. Ms. Linda Martin said, I appreciate everything that God does for me, no matter what it is, because I know that God can and will take care of me. That is true. Faith Hope Williams Smith said, I can say that I thank God that I don't look like what I've been through because I've been through a lot. Amen. And then Lisa said, but you are real. And that's what makes people listen. I appreciate that because I've cried on your shoulder a many days. And I have to understand that, there are times when I get weak. I'm not always strong. A lot of times people think that the strongest people never break, but we do. We do. We just try to get back up and give you what we have. I don't want you to leave with just the day that I'm broken. I want you to see the days that I'm not broken. So I try to give it all to you. It ain't gonna just be one way. Miss Hope Williams said, my first time listening to you, and I must say thank you for being so real. I appreciate that. You are speaking the truth. Thank you. That's from Faith again. Seek his will in all things you do, and he will direct your path. I agree, LaShawn. That's LaShawn Howard. And Lisa said, you just don't know that everything you've been through, Ivy, is to help others. And I'm glad you have an outlet, you and your brother, Benjamin Akins, Dr. Benjamin Akins. Okay. And Brenton Stratton said, Kendra said, yes, definitely. I enjoyed when Dr. Akins was on the show and he's back. I managed to get him to agree. It was hard too. Faith, as Alberta said, faith, hope. I understand. Hold on, y'all, because this thing be jumping around. I understand what you've been through. Okay. Okay, hold on, y'all, because it jumped. Faith, I understand what you are saying because I told you what I went through and you saw and you would say you should have been dead. So I know if you have been through, then don't say you understand me. You got to sit in that seat I sat in to know. That is true. A lot of time people do say they understand, but you don't unless you was in the exact seat that that person was sitting in. And even in that mindset, it still might be a little bit different. And then LaShawn said, you better say that. I thank God for you. Thank you, Lisa. I thank him for you also. Alberta Faith said, you are so right. And my mom said, great show. And thanks, Tyrone, for helping the queen. My mama said, thank you, Tyrone, for helping me. He's an ace, mom. He came through out of nowhere. People wanted to tell you, thank you so much for you coming in. Your comments was great. I want to tell you that I owe you the world. Anything I can do for you, let me know. And I appreciate you stopping through so quickly to rescue me when I needed that lifeline. I really do. But you'll be back in March. I got your day locked in. And when you come in March, I want you to come on with one of your stunts. I love those things. I need that.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. It'll hit me. You just gotta
But
let me know which one.
let it hit you
It'll
so
hit
it can hit me. Let it
It'll
hit
hit
you
me.
so it can hit me.
Well, tell everybody I appreciate y'all having me on. Like I said, hey, I'm here. I'm available.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, like at work, I'm always busy, but never too busy. So
Well, just to make sure that I let the women know, Tyrone is single, but he did say he got to see something in you. He really don't like when women, I guess, just go after him. He kind of like to go after them. Is from what I got.
yeah, I'm a man. I'm a hunt. You know
He's
what I'm
a
talking about?
hunter. You got that. That's that alpha mentality.
Yeah.
If you understand it. If you don't, go back to my brother's show. You'll know what that alpha was. But he's always looking so handsome. That's just what he do. And I enjoy him. And I like I say again, I appreciate him coming through. So just to let everybody know again, Tyrone, thank you so much for saving my lifeline tonight. I needed that. Everything that I put forth, if you see me putting out different information, this is the information that you need to be on. I'm already about 45 seats or 50 seats for the ladies locker room. If you want to be in the ladies locker room on January 23rd, I need your information. Excuse me, I'm drinking all these Coca-Colas and belching. Sorry. So if you want to be in the ladies locker room, let me know. After that, we're just going to turn it into the coach's corner. That way we can allow men and women to be a part of the same platform through Zoom. This is not on public Zoom. So that particular night that I do have that one show, that will not do a show that Saturday night. Everything will be
Open.
and it's private only to those members. So you guys just make sure that you understand that and make sure that you know that if you're not in that, you haven't messaged me, you probably won't be in it because I need to know who's trying to get in it. So again, I'm just asking for everybody to be mindful, for everybody to stay prayerful, for everybody to be wise, and everybody to try and change something in your life going into 2021, whatever that may be, whatever that may be. I mean, if it's just listening to your kids more, if it's just accepting that you need to make some changes about your weight or about this or about that, whatever it may be. And one thing for me, I decided to stay focused on my goals. I'm not gonna come off my path for stupid stuff or to entertain stupid stuff because I feel that that's gonna take me from being great at what I'm trying to do. So I want people that will support me. I want people that is backing us 100%. But when it's negligent or when it's gonna be some type of foolishness, then I'm just going to quickly deflect, something else, because that's not what we're pushing toward. We're pushing toward building great people, and I want everybody to succeed. So with that being said, Tyrone, did you have any other final words?
Final words, make the best better. Hey, y'all keep pushing. Black people, we need each other, man.
Yeah,
Hey, everybody in the world, they love us.
yeah, we do.
Make them love you.
We do. So we're gonna say
Hey, yeah, start off by loving yourself more first.
exactly. 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 And don't tell me that you can't look good for a little bit of money. Quit giving these people hundreds and hundreds of dollars to make you look like what you still don't look like. You could go in these stores and find some reasonable ways to invest your money in looking good and still come out with a decent amount of money to live comfortable in your homes. Now, there's no shade to nobody who got the money that you want to throw away. Fine. But I am saying that to people who you don't have to do that. You got to modify that a little bit. Modify that spending so that you can live comfortably. You can rest easy at night. Modify that spending. Just modify that. So with that being said, I'm going to pray and then we're going to go. We try to always close on a little small prayer. So anybody got anything they want to say before I go? I don't see anything. So we're just going to pray and then we're going to go. God, we want to just thank you for the opportunity of coming into the new year. We're asking that everything that we put our hands on, that it does turn into something miraculous for everybody involved. Keep people safe and continue to guide us to a better place with these issues that we face. And as times get more diligent and we have more things that we have to face, we ask that you still begin to show us and show up and show out and perform for us in every way that you do, God. These things we ask and we pray in Jesus' name. Amen. So everybody, hey, again, baby, I love you. You know that. That's yeah. Nothing else I can say to that. But and he'll be back March the something. I'll be done posted, but I got his date. He'll be back then. So look forward to him. If you text me about being in shows, let me be clear. I want to say this. If you text me about being in a show and you know you can't do it, then I will never put you on because that's not the way you do. You can do it, do it. If you can't, you can't. We respect that. But this is a business. This is not us trying to do things for you to be able to get on if you can't. If you can't, rightfully respect it, you cannot. But I need to know whether you can or you can't, and I'm good with that because I have a lot of people waiting to get the spot that you have if you can't do it. So I wanted to be clear on that before I end it. Tyrone, again, thank you. You look good always. I'm sorry
Thank
that I had
you.
to pull you at the last minute, but thank you so much for helping me. I will always love you for that. I appreciate it. Okay, and I see you on your day. I got to go back and see what it was, but I see you. But I still want that doggone. I want something.
All right, I'll figure it out. Rick James, Charlie Wilson, I don't know.
Okay, baby. I love
Something
you.
P Funk, maybe some Elvis, I don't know. Who knows?
Something, but I love you.
Love you too.
All right, baby.
Gotta go. Everybody, y'all have a good night. Be blessed. I'm taking my date home now.
Okay. Bye bye, baby. So Tyrone is leaving me again. I thank him, you guys. I just want you guys to know that everything we do is geared toward everybody trying to be great. People changing. So let me know if you want to be in any of those classes. Good night, Ms. Linda Martin. I love you. You know I'll be calling you. Lisa, you are a very good friend to me. You know that. And I thank you also, baby, for tuning in. And Tyrone, he did an awesome job. Again, I want to say thank you. I love everybody. Just look for greatness. Anything you want to jump on with us, jump on. We're going to ride it like it's 1999 till the wheels fall off. That's what we're going to do. I want to say good night. I love you dearly. Please share my episodes and tell people about us because we want to be great. We want to make everybody see that it's a better way of living. I enjoyed everybody. Good night.
All right, good night. Good night.
Good night, baby.